living in a world where you're treated differently based on the shade of your skin. Some people get seen, praised, or even treated differently behind features that they've never chosen. This silent divide has a name and is called colorism. Today, I'm going to inform you of what colorism is, where it comes from, and how it affects people today, socially, emotionally, and economically. Everyone has had some sort of encounter with colorism, right? Whether it was directly or indirectly. And even if it didn't happen to you, you've seen it or heard a joke about it in movies, on social media, or on TV. It literally influences how people are perceived today. And in understanding these issues, we're able to recognize these unfair patterns and put a stop to it. In preparing for my assignment, I have 3 resources, and it's Sage Publications, it's Routledge, and the Cambridge University Press. Today, we will look at 3 things, and first is the definition and historical background. Second is the effects of self-esteem and self-identity. And third is the social and economic consequences that colorism created. To begin, now that we're aware of what we're going to be talking about, let's start with where it comes from. First, definition and historical background. According to Sage Publications of 2016, colorism is discrimination that is based on skin tone of two or more people that are of the same racial or ethnic group. In other words, 2 people of the same race can be treated differently based on their complexions. Colorism did not just appear overnight. It's rooted in slavery. It's rooted from slavery and colonialism. According to Routledge in 2013, lighter-skinned individuals were given indoor and house jobs versus darker-skinned individuals who were forced to work hard field labor jobs. This left a social hierarchy that continues to affect society today. Colorism has went all the way to Hollywood. According to Sage Publications of 2016, it states that lighter-toned women were casted for more desirable roles, while darker-skinned women were casted as servants, villains, or background characters. Media has played a large role in shaping what society has deemed as admirable. Now that we understand the history, we can now look at the effects of people personally and emotionally too. The effects of self-esteem and self-identity. Psychological research shows that Sage Publications of 2016 reported that darker-skinned women had lower self-esteem than lighter-skinned women due to society. Over time, what this does is creates an internal bias, and it gets you to look down on your own personal features. Colorism affects beauty standards. According to Cambridge Press University, skin lightening products were marketed as lightened and brightened, which further reinforces beliefs of lighter skin as more attractive. Commercials, you've seen it all. In magazines, you've seen it all. In social media filters. For example, a article that I found from Cambridge Press University talks about a girl named Maya who grew up feeling invisible because she did not live up to the beauty standards of that. She didn't live up to the beauty standards of what was shown on TV or in ads. Now that we understand what colorism has impacted, let's move into a more broader and social economic effect. 3, social and economic consequences. Colorism has influenced opportunities in major areas of life. Research shows that Sage Publications of 2016 found that lighter-skinned individuals earned more money, got promoted faster, and got hired faster than darker-skinned complexioned people. even if they had the same education and qualifications. Colorism shapes how people represent media. According to Routledge of 2013, lighter skinned people were found more in movies, they were found more in TV shows, music videos, and ads, further reinforcing light skin as more marketable or desirable or acceptable. This isn't just a US issue, this is a global issue. Cambridge University Press reported that lighter-skinned contestants often dominated beauty pageants. In international beauty pageants, this now sends a global message that lighter skin is a global beauty standard, even if majority population is of a darker complexion. In conclusion, clearly colorism is more than just a personal preference. It's a historical and systemic issue that continues to affect people today. Today, we've learned about colorism, we've explored where it comes from, we've learned about the way that it impacts self-esteem, self-identity, and real-world opportunities, and we've also learned about the origins during slavery and colonialism. And we've also learned how its influence continues to affect us today in jobs, media, global beauty standards. And to close, I'd like to refer back to the image that I started with. Colorism leaves some people feeling seen and some people feeling invisible. And the more aware that we become of this issue, the more powerful we become as a people. The more we communicate openly about this issue, the easier it is to challenge social norms. And in us challenging social norms, we are able to push for real change. And as we acknowledge where these biases come from, we take a step further in the right direction for creating a society where everyone feels valued no matter the tone. Thank you.